collapsed and fell asleep. When Victor woke the next morning, he couldn't believe his eyes. Frankenstein was standing, moving around. The creature was alive. But Frankenstein, wrapped in bandages and moving strangely, looked. Even Victor felt afraid of his own creation. He locked Frankenstein in a secret basement room. Victor realized Frankenstein had an adult body but the mind of a newborn baby. He began teaching him to speak, starting with, "I am Victor." Frankenstein repeated in a rough, inhuman voice, "I am Victor." Day by day, Victor taught him how to live like a human. But Victor made a critical mistake. He forgot that Frankenstein was mentally a child who needed patience and kindness. Days later, William and Elizabeth came to visit. Victor was worried because he had killed Elizabeth's uncle and hidden the body. Elizabeth heard noises from the basement and went to investigate. She discovered Frankenstein and was amazed rather than frightened. She said warmly, "You're so big," and asked his name. Elizabeth began teaching Frankenstein using simple, child-appropriate methods. She taught him about water, air, and fire. Victor noticed Frankenstein understood Elizabeth's lessons much better than his own, which made him jealous and angry. In his anger, Victor told William, "Take Elizabeth and leave now. This creature is dangerous. He killed Elizabeth's uncle." He showed them the hidden body. "If you value your lives, leave today. I'm going to destroy this creature." William rushed Elizabeth out of the mansion. Victor then poured gasoline throughout the building and set it on fire. The entire laboratory exploded in flames. The explosion threw Victor outside, and his leg was horribly injured, almost completely severed from his body. William saw what happened and quickly took Victor and Elizabeth back to the city. The movie returns to the present. The monster everyone thought was buried under ice has climbed back onto the ship. He's been setting fires throughout the vessel. The captain confronts Frankenstein directly. "Is Victor's story true? Are you really a dangerous killer?" Frankenstein replies, "No, that's only half the truth. I've never killed any innocent person. Yes, I'm angry at Victor and want revenge for what he did, but I'm not a murderer." Frankenstein then tells his side of the story. After the explosion, he barely escaped through a basement passage that led into a forest. He wandered those woods alone for years. Victor never considered what would happen to a being with a child's mind abandoned in a harsh world. Animals fled in fear from Frankenstein's appearance. He was completely alone. Hunters who spotted him would attack immediately, thinking he was a monster. Once, hunters shot him repeatedly. He ran to an old house and hid